Hey, guess what? Are you going to be in Chicago August 16th through the 18th? Well, I am going to be too. I'm going to be at Fan Expo Chicago August 16th through the 18th, and I'm also going to be there once again in the fall for Collect-A-Con. Hope to see you there. What's up, Warlord Squad? My name is Anime Warlord, and welcome back to the channel. So, for the first time ever on my YouTube channel's history, I'm going to be doing my very first double haul video. Because from April 26th to the 28th, I was at C2E2, and then literally 2 weeks later, Anime Central was right around the corner. Because normally when I do haul videos, the events are usually months apart from one another. But for the first time ever, and this probably won't be my last, we'll have to wait and see what the future provides, this will be my very first double haul video. So, without any further ado, I hope you guys enjoy. Prepare for trouble!
Make it double!
Okay, before I showcase off the items I got at C2E2, I want to show off these items first. The first item that I got to show you guys is I have the complete series to Spider-Man, the new animated series. I absolutely love this cartoon, and if you ask me, this is one of the most underrated Spider-Man cartoons out there. This came out 1 year after Sam Raimi's first Spider-Man, and if I remember correctly, this was supposed to be a continuation of Sam Raimi's first Spider-Man. If you guys haven't checked this out yet, I highly, highly recommend it. This is a must-have for any Spider-Man fan all over the world. And finally, I have one of the best, if not the best comedy ever made. This is a Borat! Yeah, I've always wanted to add this movie in my collection for the longest time in regards to collecting movies. And now, for this year, 2024, I finally got my hands on it. And I gotta say, we will never, ever, 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 ever get a movie like Borat ever again, which is kind of sad, but nonetheless, if you're a fan of comedy, you have to have this in your collection. It will make you laugh so hard your ribs will hurt, you'll pee your pants, it'll just make you feel all sorts of feelings. Collect Borat. You will not be sorry. Okay, before I show you guys the stuff that I got at C2E2 and ACEN, I have to point out something real quick about Borat. So, believe it or not, this is what the DVD looks like. Yeah, it looks like a bootleg, right? But no, that's actually the DVD, because when I got it at Disc Replay, I just basically said, wait. Am I being duped here? Like, did they just sell me a bootleg copy of Borat? I want the real thing. So I actually told the lady my complaints about the DVD, and she just basically said, no, sir, that's actually how the DVD is supposed to look. I said, well. That's pretty funny. All right, guys, we're going to start off with C2E2 first, and then we're going to go to ACEN. Okay, so first of all, I have a few manga volumes of Soul Eater, the Perfect Edition. These were given to me by my good friend, Anime Warrior. So, Anime Warrior, if you're watching this, thank you so much for the early birthday gift. I really appreciate it. He gave me volumes 3, 5, and 6. Yeah, I had no idea that Anime Warrior was planning this, because he gave me my first individual manga volumes of Soul Eater Perfect Edition on the first day of C2E2 as an early birthday gift, because I was turning 27 soon. So once again, Anime Warrior, I really appreciate it. Love you, buddy, forever and always. Next, I just have one Power Ranger card of the Gosei Great Megazord, and I did not buy this card with my own money. I actually was given this card by a Power Ranger cosplayer at C2E2, so that was nice of them. And I cannot wait to collect more of these Power Ranger trading cards in the near future, because I had a lot of them when I was a kid. And now for the grand finale of the C2E2 stuff, the autographs. First up, we have Tara Strong. Now, I have always wanted to meet Tara Strong for the longest time. I met her for a brief moment when I was at Fan Expo Chicago last year, but I did not have enough money to get her autograph, but at least I got a chance to talk to her and whatnot. And this time around, I had enough money to get myself a Tara Strong autograph of my very own. Yeah, man, there were so many pictures of the characters that she has played over the years, and I decided to go with one of the best cartoons of the 2000s, and that was Ben fucking 10. And she signs on her autograph to Alex, hugs and kisses, Tara Strong, Ben 10. And Tara Strong, man, she was absolutely awesome. I absolutely adored her. And I just told her, thank you for making my childhood awesome. And she just basically said in her Ben 10 voice, yeah, it's not a problem, man. Going hero. All right, you guys. The last two autographs from C2E2 are going to blow your minds. Are you ready for this? Because I know I am. So at first I thought I had to wait all the way until the fall to meet these two individuals, but no, they were at C2E2 this year. Those two individuals were Dan Green and Eric Stewart, because as C2E2 was announcing more and more guests that were going to be at the con for this year, I just basically said, oh, no way, Dan Green and Eric Stewart? And when I finally got a chance to meet them, I was crying tears of joy, because those two are literally my biggest childhood heroes that I've always wanted to meet, and I finally got my chance as an adult. I am just beyond happy that I got to meet my two biggest childhood heroes. Oh my God, it feels so good. So here is Dan Green's autograph, and he signs to Alex, it's time to duel Dan King of Games Green. And there was like a list of things that you can put on the autograph. Like you can ask for like King of Games, you could ask for Yami, Yugi, etc., etc., etc. The list was kind of endless. And I just basically told Dan, and I also told Eric this too. I just basically said to them, you know, I really appreciate you guys for making my childhood awesome. I have been waiting to meet you guys since I was 5.5 years old, and I'm 26, going on 27 now, and I am just basically at a loss for words that I got a chance to meet two of my biggest childhood heroes, and they absolutely loved hearing that. If you guys want to see a photo of me and Dan Green, here it is right here. And you could just basically see the big smile on my face that I was just basically just in Yu-Gi-Oh! Heaven right there. And here is the autograph from Eric Stewart. It just simply says Eric Kaiba Stewart. I wish he personalized it to me, but hey, you know, that's okay. I'm just glad that I finally got a chance to meet the guy. And here's a photo of me and Eric Stewart right over here. And he was a really, really, really nice guy. And he actually said to me that playing Seto Kaiba was actually his favorite role that he's ever done in regards of his voice acting career. And now I can happily say that I have met both of the Kaiba brothers. And since I have both of the Kaiba brothers, I can do this shit now. The brothers Kaiba, one from the same event. I hope for C2E2 2025, or maybe ACEN 2025, that Darren Dunstan and more Yu-Gi-Oh! Voice actors are invited to these Chicago cons, because meeting the Yu-Gi-Oh! Voice actors is absolutely fun. Okay, so kicking things off strong for Anime Central, I am starting off with the soundtracks. I have my very first Ranma 1/2 soundtrack, and I think this is from one of the movies. I think this says Ramen Nibu no Ichi movie 3 or movie 4, but I'm not entirely too sure, but I do know the top one says Ramen Nibu no Ichi or Ramen 1/2. Next, ooh, yeah, baby. We have the original Naruto soundtrack. I'm really, really happy that I picked this up, because Naruto has a very rockin' soundtrack. And when I saw this at a OST vendor, I just basically said, okay, I have to get this. And finally, for the music, I have the single for Innocent Blue by Device High from the anime School Days. Yes, despite how much I hate this anime, I still buy merchandise because, you know, I'm an anime super fan and whatnot. No matter if it's an anime that I hate or an anime that I love, I always like to support the anime industry any way that I possibly can. All right, next up, you guys, I have one shirt, and this is my very first hentai shirt. And don't worry, you guys, I can show it on YouTube. It is not too graphically explicit. And the shirt is none other than Vampire Vixen. Now, this is a hentai I've always wanted to see. I think I will see it at some point or another when I have time. And I think throughout the rest of the video, I'm going to be wearing this shirt because this shirt looks really, really good, man. I absolutely love it. So, let's put it on. 3, 2, 1, bam! Yeah, man. Does that look awesome? Or does that look fucking awesome? My first hentai shirt. I am so happy. All right, let's look at some autographs. Let's start with the biggest one first. This is Cassandra Lee Morris's autograph. She played Yubel herself. There's her autograph right down there. Unfortunately, the Yubel name started to fade, but it still says to Alex Cassandra Lee Morris, so that's really good. And the last autograph that I got from Anime Central this year is the legendary Lex Lang, aka Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star. And he says, to Alex, you're already dead, Lex Lang, Kenshiro. All right, now on to the manga. I have a lot of manga to show you guys. First up, I have the second volume of Legends. I have no idea what it's about, but I'm looking forward to reading it when I get the rest of the volumes. I have the first volume of Galaxy Angel Beta. I've heard of Galaxy Angel a really long time ago, and I'm really looking forward to checking it out. And finally, for Galaxy Angel, I have volumes 2 to 5 of the original Galaxy Angel manga. Next up, we have the second volume of How to Treat Magical Beasts. This is a manga that I have never even heard of before, just like Legends. And I'm looking forward to reading it when I collect the rest of the volumes. Next up is the fourth volume to Chainsaw Man. I did not get this at Anime Central. This was gifted to me by a really good friend of mine for my 27th birthday. So thanks, man. And finally, here is the first volume of the Fire Force Omnibus. I am so happy that I have this. This was once again gifted to me by a really good friend of mine because I've been meaning to check out Fire Force for quite some time. Rumor has it that it's really hot in more ways than one, if you know what I mean. Alright, you guys, I saved the best for last. The anime. This year, I have gotten a lot of anime at ACEN, so here we go. So first up, I have the first 2 volumes of Pokemon Black and White, and I also saw that there was a complete collection of Pokemon Black and White, so if I wind up trading these in for the complete collection, don't be surprised. Next, I have the complete series to Nighthead Genesis. This was an anime that I have never even seen nor even heard of, so I just basically picked up as a little blind buy to see if it's any good, and I look forward to checking it out someday. And this right here was a really lucky find. This is the complete series to Fighting Foodons. This anime right here in my hand is ridiculously rare. Not only is Fighting Foodons a ridiculously rare title that I have in my physical anime collection, but this one is sadly out of print. You can't really find it anywhere. I tried finding it on eBay, no results. I tried searching for it on Amazon, and Amazon said that this title is currently unavailable and they have no idea when it will be back in stock again. And I actually have had this in one of my shopping lists for like over 4 or 5 years. I can't remember. But either way, I just basically said to myself, well, it looks like I'm not going to be having Fighting Foodons in my physical anime collection. And then when I go to ACEN, I go to the Discotheque Media vendor, and I just basically see an anime on my far left, and I just basically said, oh, there it is. And this is their only one. And so I asked the man how much this was, and he said $50. But I can tell that you're a rare hunter, so I'm going to narrow it down to just 40. I'm like, wait, really? You're going to give me like $10 off for this? And he said, yeah, take it. It's yours, man. And I said, awesome. Thank you so much. So I am so happy that I finally have this in my physical anime collection. Very happy. Speaking of anime that is out of print, here is seasons 1 and 2 of Dinosaur King. I am absolutely happy that I have both seasons of Dinosaur King in my physical anime collection. And I found seasons 1 and 2 of Dinosaur King on eBay for $150 for both of these Blu-rays. I'm just like, wait, really? $150 for Dinosaur King? Come on. But luckily for me, I found these at ACEN for reasonable prices. All right, you guys, there are 2 more Blu-rays left, and then we are done with the haul. I have the complete series to Redo of Healer on Glorious Blu-ray. Everybody knows how crazy Redo of Healer was, and I do hope we get a season 2 in the future because it's been 3 years since Redo of Healer came out, and I do hope we get a season 2 at some point or another. And speaking of anime that needs a season 2, this is the last item in the haul. This is the Blu-ray collection for Ishizoku Reviewers. I absolutely love Ishizoku Reviewers. This was one of the best, if not the best, anime to come out in 2020. If you guys haven't watched Ishizoku Reviewers yet, I highly recommend it. It is a really good series. If you like Monster Girl animes, this one right here is the lewdest of the lewd, and this one is just an absolute masterpiece that one needs to check out. All right, you guys, so that concludes my very first double haul video. If you guys have a favorite item that I showcased in today's video, let me know in the comment section down below. And I'm not entirely too sure when the highlights video is going to drop, but it'll happen when it happens. And just a quick little heads up and a little minor spoiler, this is going to be my very first double highlights video. Yes, you heard me right. I'm going to be including all of the highlights from C2E2 and ACEN, and they're going to be all put together in one to form one big mega highlight video. And I'm not entirely too sure how long it's going to be. Maybe it's going to be the longest highlight video on my channel. I'm giving a rough estimate here, but I think that the double highlight video will probably be like the same length as the movie. I don't know, but I'll have to wait and see, and you guys are going to have to wait and see until it drops. All right, you guys, this just about wraps things up for today's video. If you guys like today's video, give it a like. If you guys have anything to say about today's video, give it a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell for future nerdy videos when they come out. You guys already know who I am. I'm Anime Warlord. Stay nerdy, stay safe out there. Have a great day, have a great evening, whatever your time zone may be. And always remember to take care of yourselves. And I'll see you guys again in the next video. And I'll see you guys at the next 2 conventions. Peace out.